Islam Makhachev takes on Sarukian next, but he says he's tired of rematches. He doesn't want to rematch Charles Oliveira again after this fight, but the UFC seems to be interested in doing that. He says if that's what everyone wants, he'll do it, but he's more interested in going for a second belt. But it's interesting though, because Khabib doesn't seem that confident in Islam's chances. He says it'd be hard for Islam to beat Bilal. For me, it's going to be really hard to prepare somebody to beat Bilal. If you want to beat Bilal, I think you have to stop him. It's going to be very hard. What are you going to do? If you take him down, it's going to be really hard to control him for all 25 minutes, first of all. And second of all, it's really hard to dominate him in the striking game for all 25 minutes because he mixes it up. He wrestles and he strikes. He wrestles and he strikes. So Khabib speaks highly of Bilal's game. All of this, of course, is irrelevant if Sarukian wins, which is a possibility. His wrestling skill may be good enough to defend takedowns, and if it's just a striking fight, it could go either way. Josephine Knudsen lost for the first time over the weekend to Piera Rodriguez. She took some criticism. 14 weeks in the camp to get taken down 15 times. Good stuff. What a shit fighter. Definitely not UFC level. Time for a new career if you're taken down that easily. You're never going to make it in the UFC. What was that takedown offense? You need to retire and have kids. Knudsen's opponent, Piera Rodriguez, came to her defense.
Hi people, I found out somewhere that Josephine, the girl I fought with, is getting some horrible messages from fans. Really, very strong messages. And I just want to ask you that if there's anybody among my followers or whatever who thinks something negative or whatever, or has ever thought something negative, please don't do that to fighters. We suffered a lot from our defeats, and it's very hard for us to hear negative reviews after we've given it our all. After we've given it our all in the octagon, and things haven't gone well. So I know that my followers are not really that tight. But if there is someone here among my followers who is sending some kind of negative message, please stop, because I have been there. I know what it feels like, and I don't wish that on anyone. Let's send only positive things, please, on social networks.
We definitely shouldn't be ending the year the same way we started the year with Jones as a heavyweight champion and Aspinall as the interim champion, but that's how it worked out. Alex started the year as a light heavyweight champion, ended the year as a light heavyweight champion. Strickland started the year as the middleweight champ. Dricus ends the year as the middleweight champ, but Strickland could get it back in February. Leon Edwards started the year as champ. Bilal Muhammad took it from him. Islam Makhachev starts the year as the champion and ends the year as the champion in the lightweight division. Volkanovski started the year as the featherweight champ. Topuria ends the year as the champ. O'Malley in January is the champ. Merab's the champ in December. Pantoja starts and ends the year as the champion. Vacant bantamweight title is won by Pena. Grasso starts the year as champ. Shevchenko takes it from her. Whaley starts and ends the year as the strawweight champion. I think the one change here will be Umar taking the belt from Merab next month, but we shall see. January 18th, UFC 311. Pereira says it won't be Ankalaev. I guess he's trolling. There really isn't anybody else for him to fight at 205. Kai Kara-France says one day he'll fight Manalkot, but right now he's not focused on that, just focused on getting a title shot. He's ranked number 4 and on a 1-fight win streak, and that's way more than enough to get a title shot in the flyweight division. And Kai Kara-France is confident that he will be getting the next title shot. Kai Kara-France also pissed off Muhammad Mokaev because he said Mokaev is boring, this is fighting, it's not wrestling, it's not hugging. Don't pull someone's pants down in the middle of the fight. No one pays all this money to see someone just dry hump someone on the ground. More finishes in the UFC than you, bro. Only been 2 years, and I had 7 fights and 4 finishes with 2 heavy injuries. You've been in the UFC 8 years. Now you do the maths. Cop owns you, by the way. Kai Kara-France is a more entertaining fighter than Mokaev, but if they fought, who knows, maybe Mokaev wins. As far as Cop versus Kai Kara-France, yeah, that's a fight I'd definitely like to see. Virna Jandiroba tells Yan Shannon, while Weili Zhang and Tatiana Suarez are busy, I think we should have some fun together in the cage. What do you think? This fight will probably end up happening by process of elimination. They get matched up together. KSW in talks to possibly do a show at Madison Square Garden in New York City, which could be interesting. Aside from the UFC, you don't really see other promotions trying to get into MSG and NYC. Dana White said Chris Weidman should retire, but he picked up a victory just now. Ryzen bringing in Sean O'Malley to do a meet and greet on the 29th of this month in Tokyo. 2 days later, they're doing their show on the 31st. Vinicius Oliveira training for a fight with Saidna Magomedov February 1st in Riyadh.
Muito bom.
Paul Hughes says he doesn't plan on having Conor McGregor in his corner for his fight January 25th in Dubai against Usman Nurmagomedov. It would be a chaotic scene if Khabib is in the corner of Usman and Conor McGregor would be in the corner of Paul Hughes. Poirier says, me and the UFC are close on making it happen, talking about his return. Hopefully I'll have some news for you guys soon. Fighting Hooker's an option, as well as Gaethje and Holloway for a BMF title. John Jones doing some acting work.
Get into acting, they say. It'll be fun, they said. Had to wake up this morning at 4 a.m. to get here on set on time. Now I'm in my trailer. Pretty simple trailer. Studying my lines.
Bantamweight Muay Thai fight added to the One Championship card on January 24th. 170. Randy Brown wants to take on Jeff Neal next. Randy Brown's coming off a close decision loss to Brian Battle. Jeff Neal is ranked number 10 in the welterweight division, and he's coming off a victory over RDA. Colby added eye poke to the list of excuses for his loss to Joaquin Buckley. Others included headbutt, helping Trump for the election, coming off the couch. A few different things. Nonetheless, it goes down as a TKO doctor stoppage loss and a victory for Joaquin Buckley. Former UFC fighter David Zavada is competing at Octagon MMA. Octagon 66 February 1st in Dusseldorf. The GFL is ready to swoop Guida on the rebound. Yeah, GFL has become the new Bellator. Bellator used to be the place where old fighters would go, but now it's become the GFL.
Hey, by the way, isn't Kamaru Usman fighting Jack Jack?
Craig, stop calling me, man. Like really, stop calling me. For the last time, I only like black guys, man. Only black guys. What is it? Ai! Ai, caralho! Ai, caralho! Para! Oh my god! Obrigado! Yeah!
Dreams do come true.
Me! Fuck, you scared me, bitch! Don't... I mean, I can't believe! You almost killed me!
Every punch thrown tells a story, brave and bold. Training hard, breaking limits, rise from the dust. With sweat on our brow, it's
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the Super Thanks donations. You can support the channel via Super Thanks donations as well as channel memberships.